Melody of Hope, a Christmas tale in Blackstern. In a quiet little town called Blackstern, there was a young drummer named Eric. He was the musical star of the town, able to play a special drum that filled the entire town with wonderful music every time he played it. Eric was a very friendly and loving young man, passionate about music. He always looked forward to Christmas with great anticipation. However, this year's Christmas was going to be unusual. The town of Blackstern was covered by a continuous blizzard, which not only turned the town into a snowy landscape, but also caused a severe shortage of food. The residents worried that Christmas could not be celebrated as planned. The streets of the town were filled with anxiety, and people comforted each other, but could not find a solution to the problem. Eric could not stand idly by. He knew the power of music and believed that it could change everything. So he decided to act to save Christmas in Blackstern. He came up with a bold plan: to travel to the distant town of Grindel, seeking help to ensure that Blackstern's Christmas would not be extinguished. The news of his plan spread throughout the town, and the residents supported and blessed Eric's endeavor. Eric prepared for the journey. He packed his bag, took his drum, and embarked on the adventure to the distant town of Grindel. His destination was quite far from Blackstern. The journey was not easy, the roads were rugged, and the weather was very cold. But his belief and passion for music kept pushing him forward. During the journey, Eric met a lady named Alice who was very kind and generous. Alice shared her food and a warm bonfire and encouraged Eric to keep going. She also shared her story. She used to be an excellent musician, but the difficulties of life forced her to give up her dream of music. However, when she saw Eric's passion and dedication to music, she reignited her love for it. She deeply believed in the healing and hopeful power of music, encouraged them to keep going, and believed that his music could change the world. When Eric arrived in the town of Grindel, the town was already preparing to celebrate Christmas. The Christmas market was filled with colorful stalls, and street performers were performing various festive programs. Eric decided to perform at the market, hoping to attract more attention. His music quickly drew the people of the market, who not only gave him warm applause, but also contributed coins to support his mission. The market became even more lively. People began to sing Christmas songs and dance, as if all the difficulties were forgotten. The income from the market far exceeded Eric's expectations, and the coins were enough to help the town cope with the food shortage. People felt relieved, knowing that their Christmas had been saved. Eric returned to Blackstern, where he was warmly welcomed, and the villagers thanked him and held a grand welcome party for him. On that Christmas night, the whole town shone with radiant light. People sang Christmas songs together, shared delicious food, and the Christmas tree, decorated with care, twinkled with lights. Eric gave a deeply moving music performance, and everyone was touched by his music. It was a night full of love and warmth, and the villagers felt very happy, knowing that the magic of music and the power of unity could overcome all difficulties.